Hi, this is Wiley Sharp with Dennison Yachting, and today I'm on a 2011 Leopard 46 located in the Virgin Islands named Snow Dog. We have her currently listed for sale. I'm going to put the listing in the description down below, but I'd love to take you guys around for a quick walkthrough. So I'm just going to start here on the dock. The boat just got back in the water after being in the yard, so the hulls have been compounded and waxed. Didn't need really a full bottom job, but they did touch up on the bottom. And they also added solar panels, which we'll take another look at here. So this is a 2011, one of the last years that they made the Leopard 46. It's a Morelli and Melvin design. They built about 200 of these during the production run. We're going to make our way around to the starboard side and we're going to jump on board at the starboard boarding gate. One of the things I do love about this boat, and this is a great vantage point to see it, is just how large those sugar scoops are. We're going to make our way, we'll go around the back of the boat first here. So through there, we've got our first mechanical space. This boat's equipped with the upgraded Yanmar engines. Towards the, after the first couple years, they actually upsized the dinghy davits on the Leopard 46. So this has got the upgraded davits. And then you can get a really good sense of the quality of installation done on this solar panel array. Not only does it, add solar to the boat, but it also gives you additional shade on the aft deck area. We're going to walk around to the weather deck, so we'll come back around to the cockpit. Here we've got our second mechanical space. And then we're going to come around onto the deck. So you've got really nice grab rails, not only on the hardtop, but also on the coach roof as well. To me, the Leopard 46 was kind of like the first modern era, modern design catamaran. It's a really nice sailing boat. So you've got two bow seats, bow cleats on the cross member, a spare anchor roller, roller furler, really, really large trampoline, and then the kind of the classic Leopard louvered steps. Over here on the port side, we've got the port lazarette. Inside there, we've got the Northern Lights generator, as well as the house batteries and some additional storage. Back there, we have the anchor windlass. And then we've got the actual anchor chain. They've just upgraded to a large, I can't tell if that's a mantis or rock. I'll have to look closely, but I'll update it in the listing. And then on the outboard side here, we've got two water tanks. The boat carries a little bit over 200 gallons worth of water. Over here, starboard forward, we've got one of the two crew cabins. Most owners tend to use these for storage though. The main halyard, jib halyard, and spinnaker halyard all run here to the mast, as well as all of the reefing lines. We're going to come up here on the hardtop, take a quick look at that solar array. It's a single spreader rig. This is a really good sailing boat, like I mentioned. I've actually done a transatlantic crossing on one of the early Leopard 46s. So it's safe to say I've done a little bit of sailing on these boats. I also was a base manager for the moorings when this was kind of the main boat in the fleet. And so there's not a thing that I haven't torn into on a Leopard 46 from a maintenance or repair standpoint. And it's a boat that's really, really easy to work on. We're going to take one step up and we're going to get into the helm area. Boat's equipped with a tri-data, autopilot, C80 chart plotter, as well as a wind instrument. Now all the sheets lead back here to the cockpit, and this is a really easy boat to sail short-handed. We've got our Raymarine VHF on the outbound side there. It's really good visibility from the helm. I'm going to do just a quick 360. Somebody suggested I start doing these from the helm, and I appreciate it. It's a really good suggestion. So in the early years of the Leopard 46, you had to go out onto the weather deck to get down to the cockpit. At some point in 2008, they changed that. And so now we've got these steps going down to the cockpit from the helm. So the cockpit here, we've got a nice large table to starboard, plenty of seating. I mean, I've been on these boats and had 8 people at dinner time. On the starboard side, we've got the like just a settee, plenty of storage through here, as well as the propane locker. And then there's storage over on the centerline settee, as well as an aft-facing storage that usually is where the life raft goes, as well as the emergency tiller. But you've got some storage in there. I'm going to do a quick little pano through the cockpit here, just so you guys can get a good sense of the space. So this aft bench seat here between the davits actually lowers down and converts into a dinghy boarding platform. Unfortunately, because of the way the lines are rigged up here in the marina, I can't lower it down to show you all, but I'll try to find a stock photo from somewhere and add that to the video. So as we come up here to the salon, I'm just going to kind of, before we go inside, just going to show you. This door opens all the way over like so. And then we've got this window that opens up. And then we have like a small little Corian countertop that folds out. So it's just a really easy place if you're in the galley serving drinks, making food, that sort of thing, to kind of pass through to the people in the cockpit. Now I'm going to do a little pano here, the cockpit facing aft. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Okay, we're going to make our way into the salon. As you come in on the port side, we've got our 12-volt panel up top. And then we've got our AC panel down below. Just after that, we have the 3 air conditioning control units. And then above that, the Northern Lights generator, which has right around 11,600 hours on it. Down below that, we've got our refrigeration, our freezer on the aft side, and refrigerator forward of that. Then we've got our television, and I'll do a quick pano through the salon here. So the settee here in the salon is good for dining for about 6, and it also can lower down into a table. Moving up starboard forward, we've got the Nav Station. Oh, and it's worth mentioning, beneath the settee, there's tons of storage. There's an air conditioning in this middle one right here, and then outside of that you've got tons of storage, as well as storage in the Nav Station, underneath the Nav Station, and underneath the Nav Station seat. Aft of here, we've got the Galley, which has got a 3-burner Force 10 stove with an oven and broiler. We've got a dual basin sink. And then we actually have a drying basin in here for your dishes. Tons of storage down in the Galley below. And one nice thing, it's just a little detail item. You can get to the trash can either from the other side of the Galley or through the countertop, which makes food prep really easy. And it's just a really workable Galley in my opinion. I mean, it's very easy to pass things from the Galley to the cockpit. And if you're in the Galley, you're still part of everything that's going on. I'll do another little pano here for you guys. So this is a 4-cabin, 4-head boat. So we're going to go down to the starboard side first. The wood on this boat's in really good shape. I mean, she's an ex-charter boat, but she really doesn't show a lot of wear and tear compared to a lot of the ex-charter boats I've been on. So here we've got one of our 4 berths. It's a semi-walk-around. There's storage underneath there, and you can lift up the mattress and there's tons of storage as well. Everything's kind of closed up. The boat just came out of the yard, so it's still getting unpacked. And then we've got one of our 4 heads with a separate shower stall. And then I'll try to kind of get back here. And the actual head itself. We're going to go up forward and we're going to get to the second stateroom here on the starboard side. Nice sized berth. When the blinds are open, that's a big window. You can see the sun kind of coming through the blind a bit. It's really bright and airy in here. There's also tons of storage underneath the bed. Some nice cubby holes there on the inboard side. And then a couple of hanging lockers. And then we've got our second shower. And then the head's behind the door just like on the other side. So we're gonna pop back across the salon and take a look at those other 2 guest staterooms. I'll do another pano through the salon. I mean, I spent a lot of time sailing on a Leopard 46. And I love the salon on these boats. It's nice and bright, open, and airy, but it's still kind of cozy as well too. And, yeah, I hate to say cozy because that makes, you know, usually that's a nice way of saying small. It's just a really warm, comfortable space. Coming down the port side, we've got our third stateroom here. There's shelving on the inboard side. A couple of hanging lockers. All the heads are pretty much the same on this boat, so I'm not going to go all the way in there. And then coming forward port, we get to our final stateroom, which also has access to the port forepeak through that door, as well as through the deck hatch. And then we've got our final shower and head. And then we'll come back up and we're going to do one last pano in the cockpit. From the salon to the cockpit. Sorry, I've got my luggage out here. There you have it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your tour as much as I did. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, shoot me an email, and as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks and have a good day.